Well, hey, Sagittarius, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Sagittarius, this is for the week of the 21st. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Sag. We're going to start with some oracles, and let's see what comes out here for you, Sagittarius. I'm going to use a few oracles, actually. The first one that comes out here says, doing it the hard way. Doing things the hard way instead of trying to find an easier way. Find ways that you can pursue success in a way that won't strain or drain your energy. Things that come easier to you will be the things that you will find most successful or most success in. You even had it here, success vampires. So people are taken away. Let's look at this. What is going on? Is this straight? Let me make sure it's straight. This is what it says. People are taking away your time, your ideas, or draining your energy. You had it twice at the bottom of the deck and with doing it the hard way. It says, face your success vampires head on and don't let them take from you, whether it be sticking up for yourself or setting better boundaries. Let them know that you're taking your power back. Now, I could definitely see this at a work and career situation where there's people at your job that's doing everything that they can to get up under your skin. I can see that. I feel like maybe you're working too hard because you have to work hard to maybe prove yourself so you won't lose your job or so you won't lose certain kind of status or respect from people. Interesting. Let's get some more cards here for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, very interesting. Really interesting. Oh, let me put some oil on my hands. We're going to get into the tarot too, so we're going to find out what all of this stuff means with the tarot, because you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of oracles. Look at this, recognition, which is a really good thing to see. I mean, that's really good to see, recognition. And you also had loss. You had arguments at the bottom of the deck. Now, you guys already know what that deck, this is talking about, every aspect of your life, not just with work and career. Well, you are very successful. There's a lot of people who recognize your work. They feel like you're great at what you do. Money is looking good, and it will be looking good and solid. It says that this is what you're working toward, a lot of you. And this is what I'm saying here, winning respect of others. It's like someone is trying to get it almost to try to spoil your reputation, because recognition is like people you're known, well known. But on here it says winning the respect of others. It could be someone that may be trying to spoil your relationships with people. There's arguments too here that I see maybe for this week or something that you're going through when it comes down to business. This could also be with the people who are closest to you. Like maybe they don't recognize your worth. Now you do have loss here. Expect some financial turmoil. That's for some of you. Or you really have to work really hard to make ends meet. So you're working harder than normal. I also feel like with these arguments, there could be a friendship that's lost or a relationship of some kind here. Okay. We're going to push this to the side, guys. We're going to get into the tarot. We're going to see what all of this means here for Sagittarius. Hopefully you guys can see this. Sorry. Okay. Sagittarius. Let's get one card at a time, okay? Okay. So you got the Ten of Pentacles. This is really good, the Ten of Pentacles here. It says financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance, retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. You do have the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You may hear from someone who you may have children with. Maybe you haven't heard from them in a while. Or it could be some type of communication with a child that you may be at odds with. You realize that family is most important. I do see financial security here. Maybe after some sense of loss, right? Maybe there was a setback that you may have experienced. But there is stability here. I see that for a lot of you, there's a mother back there without anyone that it's like, oh, okay, I get it. Because I'm like, wait a minute, where's, okay. But then I don't know why I looked at this where it could be like a single mother kind of thing, or it's like a single father, where you guys haven't really had the opportunity to date too much. But I do see that there's someone who's going to take interest in you, Sagittarius, if not this week, coming up very soon. Now, some of you could be in a marriage, long-term committed relationship. And I see this is either arguments with family or someone that you're married to. You could be mentally exhausted. That's what I'm saying. Mental exhaustion here. Maybe people are not being cooperative with you, Sagittarius. A lot of you are doing what you really love to do, okay, with this work energy. Like you put so much time and energy into your business, into your craft. I feel like there's going to be people that's going to come in and be very cooperative with you this week, Sagittarius, which is really good. You need that. Yeah, speaking of which, here it is, Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming in here. I don't know who this person could be, but they can bring a transformation. Here, transformation says a significant transformation, actually. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free from procrastination and releasing old belief systems. There could be someone that's going to come in here and change your life, right? With transformation. It could be a Scorpio. Someone who's going to be more cooperative, or someone that can help you with your business, work, and career, especially with that Three of Pentacles there. You've experienced some type of loss and someone comes in right on time here with that transformational card. Someone that will help transform your life. You've had a lot of people that have been taking away from you. That's the problem. That's the problem. Let's see. Let's keep going. This is for Sagittarius. One at a time, please. That was too many. Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, why are you getting all these cards? Let's take it. You got release. You got the Seven of Pentacles here. And you got the Ten of Wands. You got a lot of tens. So this is letting me know that there is some type of completion coming up here for you. And that makes sense because you had the transformation. Let me make sure you guys can see that. Okay, yeah. So, oh yeah, and then you have renewal at the bottom of the deck. So it makes so much sense. A lot of people are getting that renewal energy. A lot of people are getting that. I do see here, again, it's saying that you're working so hard. It says working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance in life, let others help you. And some of you may be experiencing some type of health problem. I feel like you may need to heal, rest, take care of your health here. Here with a release, it says endings that lead to new beginnings. That's transformational card. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. This is why I said you're going to be losing something. Friends, you know, because they're not supportive. As far as money goes, I mean, some of you could have problems with finances. You could, because I feel like money has slowed down. With that Seven of Pentacles, it talks about in time you will reap the benefits, but some of you are not experiencing that right now. You're worried about your bills. You want to make sure that you can pay for everything. I'm trying to figure out, what is this? You got awakening here, and you have the Ten of Cups. Here it is, another 10. You're about to, there's definitely a new beginning. You got too many 10s. And then here it says the reason to be optimistic, victory, wise choices that bring public recognition. You keep getting this recognition card, and success, promotion, awards, and scholarships. You're going to be so happy here with this Ten of Cups. And sometimes this recognition could come from someone who is a lover, right? They understand your worth. They see your worth and your value. You don't have to work too hard with this person. You don't have to put so much effort. They'll meet you halfway. But a lot of you have been like dealing with people who have been like, you know, just loving your energy and not giving you too much of anything. I see a lot of family responsibility. I'm just going to keep it real, Sagittarius. I see a lot of family responsibility in this reading. Here with awakening, it says a temporary pause for reflection and insight. I see that a lot with insights and meditation. A needing to take a break so you can think about your next steps. Awakening where you see things in a whole new light, embracing your own uniqueness and charitable actions. I do see you guys kind of going within. You need it. You're going to be around people who are going to be more cooperative. You're not going to be waiting to be saved. No. And I'm not saying that you have been, but you're taking action. I just feel like you're not moving because of past failures, or you're afraid to fail. You have to start valuing your time, reevaluate, or evaluate your time a little bit more, because there could be some time wasting here where you're not moving. So I see that there's going to be something that's going to hit you with this awakening card. It's like, that's what I need to do. That's where I need to go. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see if I can get one more. Let's get one more card here for Sagittarius. Thank you. Sagittarius, here for you. You have the High Priestess. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. There's some decisions that you may have to make about a lover, a job situation, family situation. Maybe it really is about if you should cut someone off, or how you should go about doing certain things. I do see that in your reading. But this is for this week here, for the week of the 21st. Sagittarius, I will see you guys back here again a little bit later. Bye, guys.